How's it going, everybody? Before we get into intros, we gotta just shout out the boy Gary dropping. Before we could even get in here, the $50 super chat. As you guys can see, we finally reached. We finally reached.
You got
We
that
finally
thing.
reached status where we can open up the
I
super
got you.
chat
I
card
got you. I got
and get a
you.
little bit of something out of here. And Gary, you said you wanted to be the first one. We really do appreciate the $50 dono in here. You have no idea how much it means that you're in every single one of our shows popping in here. It's great. Again, thank you. It's too
Yeah,
much.
thank you so much.
We really do appreciate
Yeah, we
you of all
appreciate it
people.
big time,
We
Gary.
appreciate everybody, but Gary, there's a little extra appreciation. We appreciate the dono.
By the way, Gary, I did make you a moderator, so appreciate you big time, man. Appreciate it big time. But yeah, like Casey said, finally we got to the first step of monetization where we can get super chats. We can do a couple fancy things, so we're excited about that. But let's call out the other people in here. Sodak Kid, what is up, dude? What up, Sodak? Al Smith, what's up, dude? Have we seen you in here, Al? Have we seen you in here? Welcome in, dude.
I think he was in here a couple weeks ago, last week maybe.
A couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. And just like every show, everybody, just like every single show, giving away a Justin Jefferson rookie card. I was working on some Adrian Peterson rookie cards. I'm going to go back and try it again. And I got outbid. So we're going to do some more Justin Jefferson rookie cards. I got more coming. Hashtags go in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. I'm sure most of you are. Most of you who are in here already are. If you're watching after the fact, please subscribe. Appreciate it big time.
Absolutely. So the best part about this episode is we're talking after preseason is finally over. I mean, that first preseason game is always kind of fun because like, football's back, yada yada. But by the time you hit that second one, you're like, can we just get on to the real stuff now when we're officially there? We've already had a few roster cuts made as we trim down to the final 53, which I believe is a Wednesday at like 4 Eastern.
Tomorrow. It's tomorrow.
Is it already
I believe
tomorrow?
Tuesday, 29th. Yeah.
I thought
tomorrow.
I thought it was Wednesday. Dang.
Nope. It is tomorrow because we got the initial. And do you have that on the tweet by any chance?
Let you talk for a bit and I will try to find that.
What up, Al Smith? Did you guys check the mock drafts? Which ones are you talking about, Al? Yeah, because we had some initial cuts. I guess we'll look at them. Obviously, there's no players really in there that is extremely surprising, but I do want to touch up on it. It is always interesting when you go get a guy like Jordan Ta'amu. Is that how you say his name?
I believe so.
Jordan Ta'amu. But you go and grab a guy like him and everybody's, they're interested. He was I think he was MVP of the XFL. And then we go grab him. There's a little bit of hype surrounding him, and we expected to see him in this last preseason game. And then we find out Jaren Hall plays the entire thing. And then we cut Jordan a couple days. So you just wonder what the plan is around that, or you just wanted to, maybe the Vikings brought him in, got to see enough of them, and they're just like, all right, we're just cool with what we have in Jaren Hall. Obviously, really cool with what they have in Jaren Hall because it sounds like they didn't even make really any attempts for Trey Lance, who ended up getting traded to the Cowboys for a fourth because they feel, KOC said himself, they like what they have in Jared Hall.
Yeah, I think the Jordan Ta'amu signing was literally just a body, so Nick Mullins didn't have to worry about playing. And if they felt like they wanted to put him in there, like if they felt like Jaren Hall needed a break, they would have. But I think they really wanted to see what they had in Jaren Hall all game long, and he showed impressive flashes in the first half. Second half, as we talked about on Bleacher Report, when he started mixing in with the threes, then you kind of like, okay, that you don't really blame that on him. I take more from what we saw in the first half, which we saw a lot of very positive things. This is from Ben Gessling, the cuts that have been made so far. Kelvin Avery, Kalen Barnes, CJ Colden, Christian Delario, Jameson Houston, Wilson Huber, Garrett Magg, I believe he's Immigrant Heights native. I think I saw somewhere. Abram Smith, Josh Sokol. I know a lot of people were surprised about that one. Jordan Ta'amu, tight end / long snapper, Colin Thompson, and Jared Williams. And I believe there were a couple other ones. Yep, Jake Gervais and Tanner Vallejo and Tay Gowan waived / injured. So far, that is all of the cuts that this team has made. Have they cut Kurt yet? No, they have not. Kurt.
Hey, what up, Too Evil, by the way? What up, dude?
Thanks for hopping in.
Hey, we're giving another card away, Too Evil. Hashtag skull. Hashtag skull.
So jump in this comment quick. So the 2024 mock drafts, JJ McCarthy is the quarterback that I want for next year. I think the thing with McCarthy is he probably is a guy that you could get late in the first.
Yeah.
Unless he has a huge season
Hey,
again this year, which he very well might. But
what up, Joey? What's up, dude? Thanks for popping in. Hashtag skull. Let's go to evil. Let's go. No, I agree. I think JJ McCarthy is a guy. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see how this college season rolls out. This is going to be one for us to pay attention to because even though we like Jaren Hall, I'm still going into next year's draft wanting a quarterback. And there's a couple guys like JJ McCarthy, even Saunders. Well, I keep forgetting his first name. Shadur Saunders. Is that what it is? Something like that.
yeah, yep.
And then Bo Nix, like guys like that actually has a chance to be there around where we actually select potentially in next year's draft. As far as right now goes, obviously Caleb Williams came in with a beast. Comes in this first game, throws 4 touchdowns. What they had like 50 something points.
I think he was out. I think he was out by like halfway through the fourth quarter or something like that.
And that's the thing about like I see what some people might say about Caleb Williams and just that maybe he's not the most accurate all the time. But dude, that play he had when it was like the botch snap and he picks up the ball and pretty much through, I don't even know how far that was. That had to be like a 50, 60 yard pass. And he was on like his back foot or something crazy. Well, it's Navy. Yeah, but still like Caleb Williams in general, like you should not be making those throws. I'd never see anything like that.
Navy was the Notre Dame game where the guy who's like 27 or something like that threw for 4 touchdowns. I think he's been in college forever, the Notre Dame quarterback. Like kind of nuts. And I think this is his first year with Notre Dame, which is crazy. He's old.
Joey, 10 watching and only 3 likes. Come on, guys. We're giving away free stuff here.
Exactly.
All you have to do is hashtag skull. No, I'm gonna step it up a bit. We got the super chat now. Our boy Gary threw out some money for us. This is the first money we've officially made specifically from YouTube, so we're super pumped about it. So just because of that, I have this. So this Justin Jefferson rookie card. This is a rated rookie Donruss. Clearly, this one's a better Justin Jefferson rookie card. This is the one that we're going to give away today. Hashtag skull in the comments. Like the video. Please if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe, but definitely like this video. Appreciate that. Help us beat this YouTube algorithm, which, finally we won we won one of these battles against them officially today. So let's keep doing that. Hey, let's go, Joey Hawkins. That's why we appreciate you, brother. That's why we appreciate you.
Yeah, we always need that one guy to call out when people aren't liking the stream, because then the likes just. I'm a big fan of viewers and likes matching each other till the end when people start.
It's nice,
and then the likes are above the viewership.
Hey, I want to also call out Two Tones Tony. Welcome in, dude. Welcome in.
So what else are we feeling for roster cuts here? Like who do you think at this point, with everybody that's still on the team, who is your surprise cut / trade?
Cut? So you mentioned Sokola or whatever as a surprise cut potentially, but that was probably a surprise cut today. I don't think people really surprise him. I'm like a cop. Let's go, Gary. I'm what's that?
Gotta find it. Thank you to Evil Hope. We appreciate it. I'm glad you guys are getting established as solid sources of information.
Thank you so much to Evil.
That's a little bit too much of a pat on the back. I don't know if I'd call us solid sources of information yet, but we really do appreciate the $10 dono, man. We appreciate you hopping into the streams of everybody associated with us here.
Let me turn this thing off.
Oh yeah, that's right. Forget it's on a loop. We got to.
All right, we're not on loop anymore.
Yes.
All right, I just want to do that real quick. Appreciate you, Too Evil. That's awesome. Appreciate. Surprise cut Mullins. That would be a shocker.
I don't see it. It would.
I don't see it just because he didn't play that game. If you didn't bring Jaren Hall out for the second half with the third stringers again, maybe there's a chance. But after that, his first half was really nice. He showed some flashes in that second half, but then after that, he threw his interception. He was running all over the field trying to escape pressure, which isn't his fault, makes you really interested to see what would a Jaren Hall look like if he did play with the first team. I wonder how it's so hard to determine, being able to see the difference between him with the second team and the third team was so significant. You just wonder what it would look like with the actual first team. because that third one was brutal. That third team was brutal every single time. You can say for sure, the biggest losers of preseason was our third team, because even our second team, at the end of the day, we were winning after the first half in all 3 preseason games with our second team out there. As soon as we put our third team out there, every team ran all over us. I think even Willis had like 15 yards in the first half against Tennessee, and then ended up with like 100 or something like that.
Right. I thought I saw a rumor earlier, speaking of cuts, that is there a potential Jalen Reagor trade in the works from somewhere?
Someone mentioned
I thought I had
we
heard
could trade
Yeah,
him.
I thought I heard like the Jets are interested or something. Hey, Mateo, thanks for hopping in. What's cracking, guys? How about my guy Ward making the best defensive play on defense all preseason?
We'll
Smacking the
come
crap
back
out
to
of
that.
people.
We'll circle back to that. Cut them all. Wait, who all? All the players? Or who are you talking about, Gary? Who do you want to cut? You sounded like too evil out here. Hey, Al Smith, 1 second. I repeat, don't release Ivan Pace. There is 0 chance Ivan Pace gets released at this point. I do think KOC.
There's a great chance he starts.
Yeah, there's a chance he could even start at this point. KOC definitely said it's not about making the team for him anymore. It's going to be more about him being a part of this defense almost immediately, which I don't think we have any worries about that at all.
Cut the third line. Cut the
3 line depth.
The 13.
Hey, I think officially most of them are already they're already gone.
And we forgot to mention the Vidarian Lowe trade. A 6th round pick for a 6th round pick.
Hey, we'll take that. I think he would have got cut.
I'm fine with it. Yeah, absolutely.
No, actually, he was the one player I could have seen us keep, but we had him on our cut list. I'm glad I have having an evil influence. Man, you're doing exactly what you're on here for, Too Evil. But man, we appreciate you so much, though. I don't even care. You can be as evil as you want. Mateo, what up, dude? What up? I wanted to get back in here because I think Ward easily the MVP of that game, in my opinion. What's cracking, guy? How about my guy Ward making the best defensive play on defense of the preseason, smacking the crap out of people? Man, was that first hit of the game. He just came in like a missile. With him and Ivan Pace, we got 2 missiles there. He looked like Harrison Smith back there, and that was incredible. He had that huge, right at the end of the first half, he had that huge pass breakup with another thump on that play. He had a couple tackles for a loss. What else? I'm missing another play he had. I can't think of it, but man, it was nice to see Jay Ward's. Yeah,
absolutely.
It was nice to see.
Yeah, I agree.
Ivan is probably a starter. Crazy how he didn't even play in the last preseason. Yeah, I know. It's interesting to see how that's going to play out, because obviously it's like, who does he start in front of? Brian Asamoah? Or
I had heard that at the last week of joint practices, he was on the field the whole time, and Hicks and Asamoah were the ones that were rotating in and out.
So he's just like the head guy, and then you're gonna see, bro, that would be crazy. Undrafted free agent comes. Yeah. I mean, most people thought he shouldn't have been undrafted, but still, like, that's a cool thing.
And that's why it goes to show you, never doubt somebody for their size, and that means multiple things. But I mean, it's a PG show. I gotta remember that.
No, it's not. This shit ain't PG.
Ward greater than seen. At this point, he's made more splash plays, that's for sure.
I'm not ready to say that yet. I prefer first for him to start over Hicks.
Yeah, that's fair. I mean, obviously, I think he kind of threw a wrench in the plans, because I think the plan was definitely Asamoah and Hicks being your starters. Mm-hmm. But I mean, he got a chance to shine, because Hicks, as I said, I'm glad we kept him. Just because
we need that veteran present.
He is a solid veteran player. But also, but I think Asamoah's injury kind of, forced him into a bigger role than we thought he'd have, because the linebacker depth was pretty weak to begin with, coming into training camp. And the fact that, Asamoah was dealing with that shoulder injury all off season long, pretty much, like, that really opened the door for Ivan Pace to get some meaningful reps. And as we all kind of thought he would, and he said he would himself, he took a complete advantage of them. And look where we're at now. It's pretty ridiculous that, you see a lot of, you see undrafted players step up to starting level, but usually never this quickly. So, and
yeah,
really, it was just his size that held him back.
Yeah.
Quote unquote.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally it. That's what's It's crazy. And you see other players come in all the time, especially quarterback position. That's like one of the spots that everybody, you have to be a certain size. But then we see the Drew Breeses and the Russell Wilsons. And I think people look way too much into the size thing for sure.
I'm not ready. I'm not just like Scene. I'm not ready to give up on Quasi yet. I think him and the Wilfs are on the same page, and I think there is a long term plan here that the Wilfs are going to let him see or like plan or see out to completion. Like
This is going to be
I think there's a plan in place.
this is going to be Quezi, because first off, I want to say Quesi's drafting is a fair point so far. To some extent, we don't really know what we have in that first draft, but so far there's some. Jordan Addison looks like his route running is massively what was I gonna say, like massively can't think of the word I was gonna say. Like it's just elite for but elite for his age, like coming into the league. Like it should not be as good as it is. His route running, his body control, the toe drags, all that stuff. So that's a great pick already. We'll see how it works in the obviously we got to see real season play to confirm any of that. But even besides that, what we just saw in Jay Ward, Blackman, I think he only played one preseason game so far, but I really did like what I saw in that first preseason game, other than the touchdown that he allowed. And then obviously we didn't have a second round pick. And then we can't forget Ivan Pace Jr. He got in. How many people might grab a player undrafted who ends up being a starter? You have to give Quezi credit for that big time. That's going to be huge credit. Huge credit.
Didn't have a second round pick because we traded for TJ Hawkinson, which right now is looking a little bit shaky depending on how this whole contract thing plays out.
I think it's going to go out. I think it's going to end up all right. I think the contract thing's going to, I'm not worried about it, honestly. Mm-hmm. I think it's going to work out all right. So that's the thing with Quezi. I think his first draft was a fair point. Yeah, Roy even did good in his first game. I think Quezi's so far for preseason, for just an off season and preseason, we can say this second draft of Quezi has definitely been a positive so far. Sorry, Casey, what were you gonna say?
No, it's good. Like whereas Roy didn't like get any quarterback hits, like every time you watched him, like he was being double teamed a ton. And when he got some one-on-ones, he was driving that offensive lineman back into the lap of was it Clayton Tune back there? So I definitely loved what I saw from Joe Roy. He was a guy I've been watching watching over since the draft for sure. So
and outside of I would say the first draft has been a little rough so far. Obviously, we don't know what we haven't seen for sure yet. Andrew Booth has not been looking that great. The jury's out on them. Ed Ingram needs to make a massive step forward this season. Jalen Naylor, obviously injured, but he could be a surprise hit. Ty Chandler could be a surprise hit. So there's definitely positives there. I do think Quezi's done a good job as far as what he's like signing free agents. He's gotten, going out and grabbing Murphy. We'll see how he ends up turning out for us this season as well. But going and grab a young guy like Murphy, who's been really good the last couple of years, that's big. Even getting Zadarius Smith a year ago, we shouldn't have been able to go grab him. So he's been really good, I think, as far as that goes. So, really the negatives are just that first draft so far. And then obviously some people are worried about how he's handling some of these extensions, but nobody's really came up that really obvious. We'll see what happens with Danielle Hunter, but TJ Hawkinson, I think, is going to be a guy you want to see a long-term for. And then we'll see if this speaking of other news today, Justin Jefferson potentially might get his contract prior to the first game of the year. So, so that's going to be a big one. If he can reel in JJ, maybe we can settle the thing that Quezi's not trying to extend anybody thing, but
the negatives for draft and giving Kirk more money. We all know the Kirk conversation. People are on both sides about it, depending on which side you're on, that the move does look good or bad. But I will say the money his contract isn't holding this team back anymore, is where I'll go with that.
Detroit let Hawk go because they knew that he wanted to reset the market. Quezi L.
Random for any Twins fans in here, Royce Lewis hit his second grand slam 2 days in a row. 2 days in a row.
Dang.
2 grand slams for the boy.
I should have had some cards with him.
I
would say I doubt it. I think Hawkinson's going to be really good though. I think he is going to earn that. That's why if I'm Quezi, maybe you do. I don't think Hawkinson's going to be holding out or anything like that. You might, if you're Quezi, you could take that risk and wait until the off season to sign him to that contract, because with the way our offense is looking right now, and Hawkinson's only 26 years old, I wouldn't be surprised if Hawkinson shows himself this year. Last year, years past, would I say he deserves to reset the market? No. But do I think he has potential to be that kind of player this year? I do think there is potential for that.
Which, in the same vein, that's why I think they're in such a rush to get the JJ deal done now, because we've talked about it before. If he comes out and has another season like he's having right now, and there's other receivers that are going to get contract extensions next year, like JJ is going to have all the power in the world to just be like, I want more money, So like, I think you're going to be paying him a record-setting contract now, but if you let him go one more season without paying him, and he just does what he's been doing again, he's going to be able to demand even more money from you. So I mean, I think it's best for him, it's best to get your money up front. I mean, I know if you play another year, but then you risk the injury, and if you have a big injury, like completely mess up your knee, then then it's completely who knows what happens after that. But I think it's best for him to get his money now, and it's best for the team to sign him now, because that money could only go up next year if he does what everybody expects him to do. And as you said, with the way this offense looks like it could play, man.
Yeah.
But that's why I think they're in such a rush to get.
Do not pay TJ, trade his ass for a first rounder and move up next year. This could a first round pick
with how well Nick Muse has looked this preseason.
Yeah. If we got a first rounder, you might be convincing me, just because I'm ready to get that quarterback next year, and I'm ready to do what we got to do to go do it other than JJ. So yeah, I don't know. That's an interesting one. If we got a first, I would not trade anything else other than that. I think he's going to be more, we might not get a first rounder for him this year, but I think, or right now, but I think at the end of the season, I think he's definitely going to be worth that. Like I kind of said, I do think he's going to be a top 3 tight end by the end of the season. Huck is good, but I think he is going to be better than I think he has potential to be better than Andrews. I think Kittle, not as high on Kittle because
Kittle's streaky.
Kittle's extremely streaky. And I think Hawkinson's way younger than all of those guys. Andrews is 28 or 29, but he's younger than them. No, you're good.
And I think a big reason for Kittle's resurgence at the end of last season is a rookie quarterback. Because who do rookie quarterbacks go to? Like those short route tight ends, right? Like the tight end is like the safety blanket for a young quarterback. And Kittle is an athlete. I mean, he's a good athlete, of course. I know he was able to break a lot of
run
those,
after the catch type of guy.
Exactly. But I mean,
and he's good.
Right. Oh, for sure. But I think that's a lot of what it was, the fact you're playing with a rookie quarterback. I mean, he gets a lot of targets anyway, but I think that was a big reason why he exploded in the second half of the season.
Yeah.
Unpopular opinion, but I don't think we need Hawkinson anymore. Not enough balls to go around, and our tight end room is strong and a low cost. Don't sink money into Ed unless it's Kelsey. And that's what I mean. I made the joke that maybe that was a deal with Ed Oliver. Josh Oliver, that he's a better receiver than people give him credit for. So sign him for 3 years, $21 million. Yeah. He blows up this year. He becomes your number 1 receiving tight end, and boom, that deal looks amazing now. But obviously, I was kidding. We'll see. But I don't know. I just think Hawkinson adds so much to this offense. I mean, we saw it last year when he was basically the number 2 option.
And I think we haven't. You guys, I think you guys are gonna have to watch him this year. I think this is his first time with our offense without being in a mid-season trade. I think you're going to see a better tight end. I think you're going to see the best TJ Hawkinson. He was picked number 10th overall. I think you're going to see why this year. I really do think he's going to be that good, just because, I mean, you got Justin Jefferson, you got Jordan Addison. TJ Hawkinson is should have so many opportunities to catch a lot of passes here. I think it's going to be really good. But again, everybody, we're giving away this rated rookie Justin Jefferson Clearly Optic. This is a pretty good card, actually. I'm giving away. It's our first. Finally, our super chat is open. We finally got our super chat, our first step of monetization. So we want to give away a solid card here. Just hashtag Skull in the comments. Like the video. Definitely like the video and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate that big time again. But hashtag Skull in the comments to win this Justin Jefferson rated rookie card.
How stressful is it seeing Jordan Love throwing darts? Legit makes me die. I should probably go watch some of his highlights from this preseason. I haven't really watched many of them, but if he's playing well, that sucks. We don't need it.
I hope not. I heard some people say that he's been missing stuff, and maybe Jordan Love is going to get that hype. He's going to get that media love. No pun intended. He's just going to get all that stuff. So I think that the media is only going to show you the good right now, but hopefully not, man. I'm with you, Stiff Richards, dude. If he ends up being the next Aaron Rodgers, Brett Favre type of player, It's
I'm just
just
done. I'm done.
this game ain't even fair. It's scripted. I think it's
Muse.
absolutely scripted, and that actually leads me to
Big
this.
Kirko wakes up dripping like this. Big Kirko wakes up dripping
Guys,
like this. Big Kirko wakes up dripping like this.
all
Look
right.
at it. Fantastic. Muse could be another Gronklin. Maybe we'll see. I thought Nick Muse showed a lot this preseason, but
Yeah, it'll be
I just don't
interesting
know.
to
I
see
just
if
don't
he
know.
makes the team.
I just don't know 4 tight ends because I just think with the way that Kevin O'Connell talks about Johnny Munt, he's got to be a shoo-in on this roster. Like I just don't know
I
how
think.
he can miss the cut.
Maybe if I think you either keep 6 if you keep 4 tight ends, you're keeping 5 wide receivers, and everybody thinks that we kind of are expected to keep 6 receivers. At least that's what most fans and media people think. So I mean, it'd be tough. I mean, what do you do with the 4th tight end? I mean, I don't
Right.
know. You can only have too many 2 tight end sets, let alone having a 4th one. So I don't know. It's hard to believe, even though Muse deserves it. Muse definitely deserves it. He's probably been the best player in all of this preseason so far, I think, especially on
Right.
offense. Not even a question on offense.
Mm-hmm. What if we added Marvin Harrison Jr.? Yeah.
Oh man. I don't even know.
Let's
If
go
we got rid
4
of
deep at wide
Hawkinson,
receiver.
if you got rid of Hawkinson and you had Marvin Harrison Jr., which first off, we need to go get our quarterback before we get Marvin Harrison Jr., but let's just hypothetically, this probably means we keep Kirk Cousins, by the way. But yeah, I mean, you got JJ on one side, Marvin Harrison Jr., and then you got Addison as the slot guy. Watch out. Watch out for sure. Hey,
AJ,
what up,
thanks for hopping
AJ?
in.
What up? What up? What up? Fuck Jordan Love. We're gonna kick his ass when they show up to Lambeau.
I hope so.
When we show up yeah, we are. Yeah, we are. And I already know you're gonna be there, AJ, because you live next to there, don't you?
You no more Kurt, says Too Evil to Hope. Yeah.
You no more Kurt. Yeah, I mean, that's the thing.
Hey,
if we get
I'm gonna
Marvin
be
Harrison Jr.,
I'm gonna
that
be
means we passed up on some very good quarterbacks.
I'm gonna be so intrigued to see what happens next offseason when it comes to the quarterback. Like I am incredibly curious. It's gonna be a ride, and there's gonna be a lot of opinions.
Oh, dude, it's gonna be even crazy. I think Kurt. Look at you, Too Evil, making me say Kurt. I think Kirk is going to have. I think he's going to have his best season. It just feels that way. Does that mean he's going to bring us deep into playoffs and help us give a good chance to win a Super Bowl? I'm still don't know if he's the guy to be able to do that, but I do think he has the best. I think he has the best offense around him he's ever had, and second year under KOC, and just all this. I think his confidence probably went up. I mean, after the quarterback thing and Patrick Mahomes called him the most underrated player, like he's actually getting love for the first time in his career. I do think he goes into this season with a better mindset potentially. So I don't know. I feel like he might have a good season. But all I know is if he does have a good season going into this offseason, oh man, things are going to be more divided than ever. Then you're the Kirk Cousins truthers are going to be the bigger truthers than ever. And then us guys who've been waiting for us to go grab our quarterback from the draft, the fact that it'll even be questioned anymore. Because after the last draft, it was like, we didn't re-sign Kirk Cousins. It's obvious we're probably going to go into the draft and get a quarterback. There's rumors that the Vikings are interested in building a team around a rookie quarterback contract, all that good stuff. And then if we just went into that offseason again and it's like, oh, is it going to be extension Kirk, or are we gonna go with Jaren Hall? Or like that's the thing too, is I didn't see enough out of Jaren Hall where I'm like, all right, Jaren Hall is going to be the future. No, I still want to go get our guy if we can.
And you can't forget about the Kirk haters. You got to include them. You got to include them in the list as well of people that are going to be all over the place. It'll be fun. It'll be fun.
So we need to grab Dalton Risner and Peters. Marcus Peters.
I can tell
he got snagged up by someone, I think.
I can tell we have a couple Andy Carlson Purple for the Win fans in the chat tonight. That's a big Andy Carlson fact. That one, as well as calling Tyler Gronklin.
Desmond King. I mean, hey, we'll take as many bodies as we can get back there. I'll take them. Gary Balster, Skullfest. Yeah, everybody. I know AJ. AJ, you said you're going, right? Too Evil, you're going. I know Too Evil. I told Too Evil he has to go. Since he went and seen what's his name for the Packers? Packer content.
Tom Grassi.
Yeah, since he went and seen Tom Grassi, Too Evil has to go see us and the Purple Gang boys for sure. Yeah, let's go, AJ. That's what we're talking about. Kurt is a wet dripping part of quarterbacks. I like the response. But yeah, anyways, everybody, Skullfest, Saturday, Minneapolis. I always keep forgetting the name of the bar.
Northeast Palace,
and I keep forgetting to bring up here. I have the slide. Let me just bring it up here.
Skull Mafia. Thanks for hopping in.
Oh yeah, by the way, anybody, hey, what up, Skull Mafia? Oh yeah, by the way, everybody, subscribe if you haven't already. Yeah. Anyways, Skullfest, Northeast Palace, Minneapolis, Saturday night between 5 and 9. We got a DJ. We got a bunch of cool people showing up. It's going to be a great time. Expect everybody in here to be there. No questions asked. I don't care where you live, even if it's a different country. Let's go.
Absolutely.
I know Skull Mafia is driving his first airplane to be there at your house. I mean, I'm in Boston.
I'll have a house. I'll have a house by that.
I think we're giving away tickets. I don't know if we're giving away tickets there. I don't know what the plan is on exactly on that. I'd have to, Gary, I'm sure some of the Skull Mafia, do you know if we're giving tickets there or when the tickets are supposed to be given away? I don't know, but we are giving away tickets at some point, some way, somehow. So, but yeah, AJ, we need to get you some tickets, my man. Come on.
Absolutely. Mary,
Yeah.
thank you for hopping in. I'm sure
Mary.
There'll be plenty of pictures out there from what's going on.
Oh, yeah. Hey, maybe we'll sneak a little live stream while everybody's doing this. Because I know we're doing just a live show for everybody there or whatever. But maybe we'll get a phone up and then get a live stream on here, Purple and Skull Media or something. We'll see.
Were you Too Evil? I bet you're the type you got like those nice sideline seats, didn't you? Sideline view, like 4 rows up. I wish.
Yeah, let me teleport magic. The only way I could be there. Well, Mateo, we gave you like 3 months. Hey, next year, Mateo, we're gonna see you there next year. I'm gonna push you. I'm gonna push you for a year straight, starting now. 365 days. Day 1, Mateo. Next year's Skull Fest. It's gonna be twice as big as this year's. I can already feel it. I'm right next to rapping it. Hey, let's go. Well, that's where we are, Too Evil. Let's go. Yeah, dude, I can't wait. I can't wait to meet it. Say this every time. It's going to be a sweet Viking experience. Viking experience for sure. Anyways, enough of Skullfest. Obviously, we're all excited, but can only talk about it so long. Anyways, back to Vikings football. So back to cuts. A little bit ago, we were talking about surprise cuts. I think the last one I saw was Mullins. What other surprise cuts? Where's everybody at with Andrew Booth? Oh, Brandon's in the building. Thank you, Brandon. We appreciate you.
We appreciate the dono, my man.
Thank you. Yeah, I don't know if I've seen you in here. Anybody in here? That brings me up again. One more time. Well, not one more time. Another time. We're giving away this. Justin Jefferson, rated rookie clearly. This is a nice card here. This is a good card. Hashtags go in the comments. Like the video. Subscribe. We appreciate you all so much. We're giving away a little extra special today for our first time having these super chats and people donating. It's huge for us. We appreciate it big time.
Absolutely. Justin, thank you for hopping in.
Hey,
nice
what up, Justin?
You. Hashtag
Brandon,
Skull, of course.
My bad. Hey, there she is.
You go ahead and do the comment. You go ahead and scroll through the comments.
There's Sarah.
Mind my business over here.
Hey, we got a good one today, Sarah. We got a good one.
Absolutely.
I knew you had to be in here. I'd be disappointed if you didn't make it. Well, I'm moving from Ohio back to Vegas. I'm taking my mom and 2 siblings with me, so it's not cheap. Otherwise, I would have been there. Hey, you got to do you first, Mateo. Don't worry about it at all. Worry about your family. Worry about your mom. Worry about your siblings. Do what you got to do, brother. Hey, we're going to get you. We'll get you out there one of these times for sure. We're going to be, hey, I don't plan on stopping. We're doing this every single year. What up?
See, and the fun part is I don't have to make travel plans because I just live here.
Yeah, I do. I have to make travel plans too. Hey, by the way, Sarah, those shirts are sweet. Gary sent us a sneak peek of those shirts you're wearing. She's making Skullfest shirts, by the way, which I believe she's going to be bringing and selling at Skullfest. So everybody make sure to bring money for that because those shirts are looking nice.
And maybe there may be a potential appearance from some GG Sports Podcast shirts there as well if they get made in time. We'll see.
Yeah, we got some GG Sports Podcast shirts making too. It's going to be like this. We're going with I need to make it bigger though. We're going to go with the Superman GG Sports on the chest.
Absolutely.
Sodak, my brother from another. Let's go. Let's go. Justin. No, Mateo, Vikings come first, then then breathing, and then family. All right, that's fair point. That's fair point.
So do we have any other in the chat? Any other surprise cuts? Maybe surprise signings / trades you might see coming? I
Jaron
mean,
Hall, we feel like is probably making the team now.
yeah. I'm
Definitely
excited to
sounds
see,
like
or
it.
I'm curious to see what the running back position is going to look like. Because I know there's a lot of guys that could make it. I'm curious to see if Kene ends up on injured reserve. Speaking of guys we thought might go on injured reserve, did you hear about the Chris Reed stuff?
I
Apparently,
saw a little bit about it, but I didn't really understand what
his
exactly it's trying
contract
to
was
say.
restructured again to where now he's only getting like a $1.1 million cap hit. So he's got to be on the team, right? Because why
Yeah.
else would you mess with his contract if he
I
wasn't
wonder if
gonna?
there's like what's the rules with IR? Like what if he's going on IR and he's making, so if we cut him, maybe we made a
Yeah,
deal with him
maybe.
where you put him
I guess
on
I don't.
IR
Yeah,
and then
I don't
but
really
he's
know
making
for
more
sure.
money while being on IR now, but it saves us from the salary cap or something. Something like that, maybe. I don't know.
How about surprise trade Scene? Ward can do what Scene is supposed to. So far, in the plays where Ward has flashed, that's definitely what we thought we were bringing him in for. Or when we drafted Scene. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I still have hope in Scene, but I think Ward will be a nice piece as well, especially
Yeah,
since
I
he has
like
that
Ward's hitting, but
versatility as well.
I think the thing with like Scene is he has speed. You just like Scene was all over the field. Like you can say what you want about him missing tackles and stuff, but he was all over the field when in those 2 preseason games. He's just so fast. He's always there. Unfortunately, we haven't got to see the big hits yet, but he was there for him. He tried. He just took some of the beating some of the times. So I'm not out on Scene yet. I still think I definitely think he has a lot of upside. There's no question. I mean, he's an athletic freak. He should not be that lengthy and tall with that speed. And that's just something I don't think you give up on yet. And I don't think we just I don't know, like getting a 6th round or a 5th round for Lewis Scene is just not it for me after spending a first. I'd rather take the L on him, to be honest.
Yeah,
I
don't think they're going to give up on him quite yet.
No,
On
I'd
the
rather take
on the
the L.
NFI. Yeah, for now, I'm curious if they're going to end up pulling him off. Yeah, I guess I don't. I'd have to look into it more. All I know is I saw that he restructured his deal, like save an extra like $250K or something like that. So
what's up, fellas? What's going on? Skull for Life Barber. Seen as the safety version of Wayne's, all speed, no substance. I mean, he is the safety, which is a little bit better than the cornerback, who needs to make sure you stay strong coverage. But no, I think Scene gets in there. That's the thing with Scene is like I think we're disappointed on the big hits, but the reality is we saw so many of the potential. We saw them, like he was making hits. Those guys went down a lot of the times. But the reality is he was there. The only reason why you got to see them is because they were there.
Right.
I think he was there.
I liked what I saw from an improvement standpoint. And we do need to remember, it's not like this guy just didn't get on the field his rookie season. Like he got hurt. I mean, he didn't get it on the first 4 games, but he completely messed his leg up, which set back his progression. And speaking of progression, I saw that in his first 2 preseason games. His first game, he got to the spot, but just couldn't finish the hits or the tackles. In the second game, other than Tyjae Spears leaping over him, he got to the spot and he finished the tackles. So I don't know. I'm not ready to give up yet. I saw enough flashes to where I think, but again, I think the thing is people think with 1st round picks, you shouldn't in the second season, you shouldn't be waiting for the flashes. They should be there already. But with him, I'm giving just because of this, like his ankle, like dude couldn't even fly. Like his ankle was that seriously messed up to where I don't know. I'm just not ready to give up hope yet. I think there's enough there. I think there's enough there.
I'm not ready yet. I'd rather, like I said, if we're going to get rid of him for a 5th or 6th, I'd rather take a chance and him just suck.
Mm-hmm.
Like, who cares? It's not going to be the end of the world because he still has a high ceiling. Hey, what up, Tristan? What up, dude?
Yeah. Thanks for hopping in.
Thanks for hopping in. Too evil. Hey, Gary.
You got to be able to walk off those compound fractures. Yeah.
You got to be able to walk. Yeah, I know. I mean, yeah, his toughness is questionable. I would have got up immediately. Scene and the pursuit is all there. Just bring that boom. Exact. That's a perfect way to say that. he seems to be a little hesitant to sacrifice his body like before. I think that's a really good point, and you might be right there, because his pursuit and his pursuit and everything is there. He's always next to the ball so far in preseason, and that's something that I think that's something that everybody does. So it's just he needs to bring that final.
This also makes sense. We do got to remember, Mateo. We are talking to an LSU guy here.
Oh,
they don't like the
yeah.
Bulldogs.
Oh, yeah.
Bulldogs, not
The
fans.
LSU wild scene is a
that's
dog.
fair. That's also fair.
I keep forgetting about that, Mateo. At least we can always agree on Justin Jefferson.
Right,
I know
there
me
we
and you
go.
can't agree on Jordan Addison, but I think he's gonna show you that he's a very skilled player at the very least. I wish he was bigger, but he's extremely skilled.
Absolutely.
You got to be. Oh yeah, you missed that. I missed that one. I'm focusing on Vikings news and commentary all day today and tomorrow.
Being on top of those roster moves, I like it.
Let's go. I know that's what we need. We need some good news. We need to say that we traded or we picked up Reisner and fixed up that interior O line.
For sure.
No way in hell we give up on seeing yet. Yeah, I just don't see it. I don't see it. I'm focused on Vikings. What news are you looking forward to, Tristan?
I would assume probably roster cuts in 53-man roster.
And then which players specifically are you wondering? Which players do you think, Tristan, are going to be surprise cuts?
See, but that 53-man roster thing, it's always interesting because like they said it, but of course that's not finalized because with teams making other cuts, like people will poach from the other surprise roster cuts / guys that they kind of have been having their eye on. So
yeah, I want to look at this. I saw this actually. I didn't realize Rapp and Dante, they did have that bet. I did actually remember that. But no, I did see his video. Yeah, I think that's definitely a humble move by Dante there because it is tough to go on camera and be like, all right, I was wrong. And it's this early. So that's one thing to say about Ivan Pace Jr. as well. I mean, you had this thing with Dante from ECG, by the way. Anybody go check out East Coast Gridiron on YouTube and subscribe to them. But with ECG, he's someone that was really kind of against Ivan Pace. He made a video about being against Ivan Pace, and even before the season started, Ivan Pace had showed Dante enough to say like, hey, Ivan Pace might be the real deal here. So man, Ivan Pace is so exciting. And hey, anybody that is upset with Quezzy last stuff, that's Ivan Pace is always going to be a Quezzy guy. So
yeah, for sure. Hey, Rap, thanks for hopping in.
What up, Rap?
Appreciate it.
Purple Pocket Podcast in the building. We're just talking about you.
We got Tristan.
We're talking about ECG coming out today and saying, which was AJ said it was a stand-up move, which absolutely humble move by ECG to come out and then just admit it'd be tough to admit you're wrong on camera and stuff, but he definitely is willing to do it, and that shows a lot. That's why he's really good at making content and stuff, because that's what it takes, man. You got to know when you're wrong.
For sure. So from Tristan, I'm among the few hoping we keep Rager. Seems like everyone else wrote him off last year, but been outstanding in camp in this game's preseason so far. Yeah, he's looked solid. So and that's the thing, that wide receiver room is so loaded. I'm curious to see who they keep, because there's going to have to be a cut that not everybody's going to like to see, just because there's everybody's fans of different receivers. So
yeah, it'll be interesting. I know in the beginning we talked about Rager potentially being traded, which seems like that could be a real scenario since we owe him money if we cut him still. But it was interesting to see Brandon Powell
not dressed for the game.
So it was like Brandon Powell for sure is on this team. I didn't expect that. I actually was thinking Rager would have, mostly because of the contract situation, but I kind of was thinking Rager might take it. But I only seen a preseason game. I don't get to see how they were playing in practice every day. Unfortunately, I wish I did. Hey, thank you, Rap. Let's go. Purple Pocket Podcast. $10, man. We appreciate you, dude. We appreciate you so much.
Absolutely. Rap. For sure. Thank you so much for the $9.99 donation from our boy, Purple Pocket Podcast. Absolutely.
Let's go.
I want to go back to this one up here because we haven't brought his name up yet when it comes to surprise cuts. In a real comment though, I'm over Booth. He is toughest toilet paper, granted toilet paper has use, and is worth the money you pay for it, unlike Booth. So again, I'm consider myself sometimes too much of an optimist. I'm not ready to give up on him yet, but for the people that have given up on him, I 100% understand why.
Let's go. But if it seems like Powell has a spot locked, Attaboy rap. It works. Yeah, we got a couple in here. We got our boy Gary. Right before the even show started, he hooked it up big time. That's our guy right there. Let's fucking go, Gary. And we got Too Evil up in here. Too Evil hooking it up. Fuck yeah, let's go Too Evil. And Brandon. Where's Brandon at? We appreciate you all. We appreciate you all. Brandon with the super sticker. Let's fucking go. And then, of course, our boy fucking Rap that we get to fucking meet in person in a couple weeks here. We all get to meet him in person. We all get to meet each other in person. I'm fucking pumped. Let's go. And my boy Zoe. Hey, Zoe, are you going? Are you going to Skullfest, Zoe?
Yeah, I thought he's mentioned before he's coming.
Let's fucking go. See? Everybody's going. That's what we need. Speaking of that again, everybody. That's why because of Super Chat, we're giving away this rated rookie, clearly Justin Jefferson card. This is a pretty good card, actually. So hashtag Skull in the comments, all that good stuff. Appreciate you all big time. Definitely want to give away something a little nicer today.
No, I wanted to ask.
We appreciate it.
I'm going to ask you, how is the new Madden? I saw on Steam it has mostly negative reviews.
It always gets. I want that. I'm ready for NFL 2K to come out.
Yeah.
When's that coming out? I want NFL 2K. I'm ready for it.
Gerber74, thanks for dropping in. Appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Gary.
Hey, Greg.
What's going on?
What up, Greg? What up? You're good. You're good. You're good. Let's go, Dan. What up, Dan? Well. Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We got the hashtags in there. Get them hashtags in there.
Absolutely.
Oh, dude, Zoe. We're seeing you there, Zoe. We're seeing you right there.
Okay.
Oh, you liking it, Zoe? You
okay,
like
cool.
It? I might have to get it.
I haven't bought a Madden since Madden 19.
I have last year's Madden.
It's for last year's Madden is free on Game Pass right now. So.
Is it? You gotta play. I mean, you gotta play it a little bit, you know. Mark my words again. Ivan will be the best linebacker in the draft.
Hit it again.
Let's go. Let's go. Skull Mafia 9.99. Thanks you, bro. We appreciate you, Skull Mafia. Thanks for the great cards and content.
Man.
Thank you for always being in not just our chat, but you're like obviously face of kind of everybody's comments. You're like you're actually, you know what? I think since I think this is just a pattern thing here. So I'm gonna make Skull Mafia moderator. Skull Mafia, make you a moderator. I already know you're a moderator for everybody else. You're already managing everybody's channel. You might as well manage ours as well.
So Mafia and Gary, if you guys see any Packers fans causing any trouble in the chat, you have our permission to get them out of here.
Yeah.
You don't need any of that.
First destroy them, and then kick them out of here. Zoe ain't even like that. Madden. Wait, what? You guys play each other? Wow, Madden 19. All I play is Madden. Yeah, I had the last year, man. I tried doing. I've been trash at Madden here lately. Hey, Undercover Lions fan here. Hey, welcome. Hey, you're in the building with Casey, who's an Undercover Lions fan.
I am not. I'm very vocal about my Lions fandom. I'm kidding.
Let's go. Hey, Tristan, you have to make sure. I don't know if you did that on purpose or not, but you have to make sure it's one word. You can't have the spaces in there. It won't work.
I'll just snipe them. I would expect nothing less.
Yeah. See, we got a sniper in here, dude. This ain't no joke. We don't mess around up in here. Absolutely, Skull Mafia. Yeah, dude. I want to see. Hey, you guys. That's what Zoe. You need to do some Madden content on your channel, dude. I don't know if you've been doing that, but do some live streams with your Madden games. That would be sweet. Sadly, Madden bought the rights again. Oh no! So 2K won't happen. Hate that crap. 2K has been better than Madden. Madden's been after. Damn, bro, I didn't know that. It's been like a month like a month or two since I've looked up on 2K.
Yeah,
that stinks. I was excited about that.
It's funny because me and my friend Matt would always, when we were in high school, we would always watch, and partially college, we'd always watch Monday Night Football together. And we'd play a game of Madden before the game started. And it would be one of those games, the score would be like 24-21. We'd each have like 300 passing yards. We each also have like 5 interceptions or something because we just throw the ball wherever. Never any good at the game. I one time broke a controller over Madden, you know. Who would have?
You have to.
Who would have guessed? But
you guys does everybody play the 3 touchdown rule? That's just like a rule, right? 3 touchdowns and then the game's it's automatic defeat.
I was watching Doc and Dr. Disrespect and Tim Tatman play against each other. They were both pretty bad. High scoring games with each had like 4 interceptions. It was crazy. NFL Blitz. I do remember playing NFL Blitz with one of my friends as well. That game was fun. That and what was the baseball game that was kind of similar? Slugfest, I think.
Big League?
No, I think it was called
No.
Slugfest, where you could like punch people off the bases and stuff like that.
I never played that one.
That one was fun.
So don't want to live stream our game. Drop that name, AJ. Just bought a new Chris Carter plaque. Have to send. Yeah, dude, definitely hit us up with the photo, Greg. Hit us up with the photo. I want to see that.
Absolutely.
Hey, what up, Kofi? Kofi's in the building. Let's go.
I actually have my Chris Carter picture of him catching right after his 1000th reception up on my my mantle right now. So.
Dude, you do?
Yeah.
You see that? I didn't know
Pretty sick.
that. NFL
Okay,
Blitz,
that's
actually,
not-
funny story about that. I
fun.
actually had my mom at the time. I was like, I don't know when that game came out. I was like 13 or something. I don't know. But I had her
you get a different mom since then?
Yeah, I had to. Because
my mom
so
at the
there's
time?
two. So no, my mom at the time, because after this happened, it was first this, because she went into a store to get me Blitz, NFL Blitz, and the person there said like, I want to get your kid this. It's too gruesome. So she got me a different game, and then I did the same thing with Grand Theft Auto, and then she ends up with like Tony Hawk, which Tony Hawk's a classic, good game. I like Tony Hawk, but I was mad. I wanted Grand Theft Auto, and ever since then, she hasn't been my mom anymore. Just kidding, Mom. Just in case she's watching. There's a chance she's watching this.
Hey, Justin, thanks for hopping in. Whoa, thanks for hopping in. Appreciate it.
What up, Justin? What up, Day You Live? Yeah, everybody in here, definitely go check Purple and Gold for Days with Justin. He's going live right after the show, or maybe even during the show, whatever. Definitely, I'll have to head over to him immediately after we're done. Or, I mean, hey, even a couple of you guys go check him out. Prior to that, Tony Hawk is the greatest of all time, dude. Tony Hawk is a great game. It was. I wasn't too I loved playing Tony Hawk, but man, when you're like when I was like 12 or 13, of course I wanted to play like San Andreas and Vice City. Like, of course I wanted to do that. Obviously, there's obvious reasons when you're a kid why you'd want to play that game over Tony Hawk.
But Tony Hawk was also still pretty fun. Pro Skater, whatever the one for the PS2 was, that was
Pro Skater 1, 2, 3. I played a lot of the Tony Hawk Underground. Hawk Underground 1.
Underground. Yep, that's what I played on PS2. Yeah. That was a fun one.
Yeah. Other surprises though. We're talking a lot of these surprises. I don't think we've given a whole lot here.
I mean, I saw Sarah earlier said a Rager trade, which
I want to say this. So JJ Vikings will be joining Justin with Purple and Gold for Days midway through his show. So everybody definitely make sure you go check that out. And also if you haven't already, go over there and subscribe to Purple and Gold for Days right now. And then when JJ gets on there, go and subscribe to his channel as well, because that kid's going to be an absolute stud.
Tony Hawk is the only skater that brought people
the only skater game that brought all people of races together. True that.
You got to try ESG Football 24. No release date yet, but it could be the Madden Killer, free to play. Interesting.
Is that going to come on consoles? Is that like a console thing?
Interesting. Contra on the original Nintendo. Wow.
Oh geez.
I think my first memory of, I mean, obviously I know my aunt had like the NES and stuff, but I had like the N64 with Super Mario 64. That was like my first memory of video games.
I had Super Nintendo, like Super Mario World. Super Mario World was that was like my first game that I ever beat, that I ever really played a lot. Unlimited lives, cheat codes. See, I remember I didn't play Contra. Did you play Contra? No.
I don't think I did. No, I definitely did not play Contra.
Oh, yeah, I know. I gotta go look this up real quick.
Oh yeah. One of those like side scrollers.
Oh yeah. I've played that before, actually.
Mario with guns. Oh, okay. Sega and OG Sonic. Hell yeah, dude.
Love that shit. I didn't have a Sega. I actually had a Sega.
I have
Dreamcast.
One in my closet, right? I still have a Sega Genesis in my closet right now.
What the heck, you could sell that thing. Those things go for money now.
I know.
Turok and N64. Oh yeah, classic.
Up, down, left, right, A, B.
Select, start, up, down. That's what I remember. San Andreas. What was it? R1, R2, L1, R2, up, down, left, right. That's like a gun package or something like that. Probably the rocket launcher.
On console.
God, don't you just love video games?
Yeah, I don't have enough time to play them.
Yeah,
I played me and my friend played the Texas Chainsaw Massacre game yesterday for a bit.
What's that, like on PC?
Yeah. It's
Is
free. It
it?
was free on Game Pass.
What
It's
do you
like
do?
it's kind of like Dead by Daylight or the Friday the 13th game, where like a group like 3 people plays the
Oh
killers and like 4
yeah. You see,
play
they're
as
making
the
a game for or
victims.
a movie for that Fred by Daylight or whatever.
Are they really?
Yeah.
Makes sense. Can never have too many slasher films.
I have
Anyway,
I have a Sega
we have
Dreamcast.
gotten away from the Vikings talk here, but
They were
it's
talking
okay.
about, hey, at least we know you all like video games, you know? Hey, if we can keep 22 viewers talking about video games, then whatever.
That's a whole other channel we could do. But
Yeah. Go right after this, we're starting
still
right
fits
after
in-
Justin's show, we're starting our video game channel.
still fits in with the GG Sports as well, so we'll be good to go.
True. Actually, it fits really well.
All right, back
All
to
right,
football.
Gerber,
Booth.
cut Booth. See, I don't think it's gonna happen. Maybe you could argue he maybe deserves it. I didn't think he did too bad this last game. I think there was one play where he was covering a tight end and the tight end did catch it.
Ooh,
Other than that, it wasn't too
Sarah
terrible.
says, trade one's interesting to me because we don't have depth there.
Well, you'd have to definitely
You'd have to
sign
get somebody.
Reisner.
If you sign Reisner, I'm all for trading Ezra because someone, even though I got told I had no football knowledge from a guy in the Bleacher Report chat because I said I think Ezra's a decent offense or a good offensive lineman. I do think some other team that's more of a run-heavy offense would find value for Ezra Cleveland. He's not bad. I'll say that. Whether he's good or not is a conversation, but he's definitely not bad. No,
definitely could be as a tackle.
I think at least one more year for sure. Go get JJ McCarthy next
year. Al really
wants.
Oh, my bad.
No, you're good.
Al really wants JJ McCarthy. Hey, I'm down, man. He's around our pick for sure. Trade Hawk.
See, but
I'm not on Trade Hawk. I'm gonna go out and say, especially if it's a first round pick, you got me think I'm not trading anything less than that. 100%.
Too evil. If they do what Too Evil's comment says coming up here, just sell the team.
Trade JJ. No. Trade Muse.
Maybe
if we can.
You probably.
I don't think it's going to be hard to keep him on this team. So
for sure.
Yeah, I'm not ready to give up on Booth yet either. I'm definitely not trading. I'm sorry. I can't trade Hawk. I can't. I think he's gonna be a legit top 3 tight end after this year.
But going back to the get JJ McCarthy thing and him being around where our pick is going to be, like I think what we're going to see with quarterbacks is I think you're going to see a lot of these guys who would be mid to bottom of the first round, maybe second round guys will move up, into the first round, maybe like top 10, 15, just because that's just what happens with quarterbacks. But
trade Udo, that could be interesting. I feel like we want the
trading
depth
Darian Lowe. I don't think they would. And Udo, when he gets in the regular season, that tackle has looked okay. So I think their hope is they won't need to worry about it or get to that point. But I just don't think that. I think the fact that they gave him a pretty hefty extent. I mean, not hefty, but like they gave him a good amount of money for a backup as of late too. You know who he is? He's Rashad Hill. He's one of those guys that you never want to see in the game. But when he's in the game, you're like, I guess it could be worse. But
is Warnham gone? I don't think so.
No, I don't.
Unless you're thinking trade. We didn't get to see him much in preseason, so I just feel like as far as getting there's no way he gets cut.
Do you know what would be interesting? The Eagles. Speaking of defensive or pass rushers, the Eagles have allowed Derek Bennett to go to search for a trade. He's an edge rusher. It would be hilarious if he ended up back here because he was the guy that the Eagles took with the Sam Bradford pick when we traded. So if he ended
I was going to say, you said back here. I was like, we never had him.
That would be interesting. I don't think it's going to happen, but
I mean, I'll take it. That's one interesting thing. I thought another player that looked really good last game was Whitley. And Whitley's a linebacker, right?
Or Whitley or Bentley.
Whitley. Am I saying that right? Now I have to go check.
Yeah, because Skull Mob says Wynton Bentley looked good when he was playing number 51.
Maybe that's what
I think you're right. I think it is. No, is it Benton? No, Benton was the guy that played for. I'm all confused.
I'm gonna look right now.
Trade Joseph? No, I'm not giving up on Joseph. Even though he
missed that, he shanked the kick.
Shanked that 54-yarder. My God, dude.
That was a little sketch. Not gonna lie. Yeah, Benton Whitley. He looked pretty good this last game. So it'll be interesting to see if him or what's his name? Why can't I find him on here? Villain. Villain.
Oh, Villain. Yeah.
Yeah. If him or Villain ends up on this team at all, I mean, there's a good chance that both of them end up not. You guys think that Villain or
Sure,
Whitley
good
could
point.
possibly be on this team?
Probably maybe one of them.
Number 51. Yeah, exactly. Skull Mafia gets it.
Yeah, number 50. Right.
We got to dig
Trade
deep into these. Once you
trade
dive
Booth
into
for
these preseason
Sega,
games,
then sign Greedy Williams. Yeah, that would be interesting. I trade Hawkinson for a good guard straight up. Yeah,
I want
depends on who the guard is.
I would do that if it was I want a very good guard for that trade.
Mm-hmm.
Cam Dancer looked good with the Texans. Yeah, that's what I heard. I didn't. I
He
watched
had
a
a nice
little bit.
interception. I think he had a pass breakup as well.
Oh, he did. I watched the first couple drives with Shroud, and he actually looked pretty good yesterday. He actually looked really good, I thought. And then I was like, all right, now I'm just watching a bunch of backups for another team that I don't care about.
Right.
The Saints have 2 kickers that look good.
They have I mean, obviously they have Lutz, and then that the other guy.
But remember the last time we went
12, he's like 5. The kicker's got to be like 5'6".
Remember last time when we went after that kicker that was lights out in preseason for the Jets?
Kari Vedvik, the kicker / punter.
Yep. What did we trade for him? A 4th?
A 5th.
A 5th. Traded a 5th for him, and then we cut him. But before even week 1, I believe. That was crazy. We've had some really crazy preseason trades.
Right.
That I've not liked pretty much any of them. Luigi, of course, since we are talking video games. True. Ben Whitley. Yeah, you guys got me. You guys got me here. Trade Booth and Rager for a guard. I would do that. I would easily do that. I would trade Booth right now if we got a guard that we can count on. I want to make sure we can count on him. That's the thing. It's I don't even know if I trust any guards right now. Trade Darius O'Neal, JJ Hawkinson for picks, then sign Wentz.
Okay,
that's not a bad plan.
For everybody that doesn't know, I see a lot of people talking about Too Evil. This is shtick, man. He's the ultimate troll on the Purple Gang channel.
Yeah, but he's our troll.
You can't take him seriously.
He's our troll.
Unless he actually is being serious with everything he says. He's like, "What do you guys? Can anybody take me seriously around here?"
So yeah, someone blocked Too Evil. No blocking Too Evil. Rick was dumb. Too Evil want to tank the team. Booth should not make this team. I'm almost willing to draft a damn kicker in the 4th, and that sounds stupid as hell. That's the thing, though. When did we draft Daniel Carlson? Was he a 4th rounder or 3rd rounder? He's a 4th or 5th rounder, and we did it. And he was going to be worth that price, and we got rid of him after 1 week or 2 weeks, or what was it? I think honestly, cap wise, we let Kirk walk, and then into 2025, I don't think JJ will be around by then.
He was.
I'm hoping he is.
He was a
troll. I'm actually Ziggy Wilf in real life. Hey, we need them box seats.
Round 5, pick 30 was Daniel Carlson. And I saw someone say on Twitter that the Twins. Sorry, I was looking over the Twins score. That the Vikings never should have cut him and let him stay. But I think cutting him is what turned his career around, because that's how it is with kickers. If they stay in a bad situation, they never get their head out of it, and they just end up collapsing until no one wants him anymore. I think the fact that we cut him and he caught on with another team is really what got his mind right and turned him into the kicker everybody thought he could be.
Or it was leaving Mike Zimmer.
That could also be.
Mike Zimmer obviously it sounds like he potentially has a history with,
who's
messing
winning,
with kickers.
Twins game wise, Twins are up 7-6 right now in the bottom of the 4th.
Let's go.
It's been an absolute run fest here. Both starting pitchers were just awful.
All right, everybody. Again, Justin Jefferson rated rookie card. Clearly, this is a good card. Hashtags go in the comments. Like the video if you haven't already. You have to be here to win. There's a couple of people that left. You have to be here to win. That's the rule, just to keep it fair for the people who stay the whole time. This is a pretty solid card here. So let's get someone. So trade our. And by the way, since I want to let everybody know as well, any money that we get on here, because we have gotten some of these super chats. I know our boy Gary, Skull Mafia, Too Evil, Brandon, Rap, all you guys threw some money in here. We appreciate it big time, but all that stuff will go right back into us working on our channel, figuring out how to make all our content better. And not just that, but also get more giveaways and potentially better giveaways and better cards and all that good stuff too. So I hope you all know that everything we get on here always comes back to the channel, and hopefully some better giveaways for you guys in the future.
Absolutely, because this stuff isn't cheap.
But we love it. We appreciate it. We appreciate all you guys in here. I would give it away all day, every day for free.
Polanco just hit a 3-run home run. Twins now up 10-6.
Oh, Twins winning. Twins winning.
Killing it. How many home runs we have today? 1, 2, 3 home runs by your Minnesota Twins.
I am going to get ready to give away this card, though. We got
20 entries. Wow.
20 entries.
That's got to be a record.
People.
That's got to be a record, isn't it?
Nice. That is pretty nice. We got 16 people in here, so that means 4 people for sure aren't going to get that card. Now we got. So yeah, keep getting those hashtags skulls in here. Again, rated rookie, clearly. Back card. Justin Jefferson card, hashtag skull in the comments. Like the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. We'll give this away in a second here.
Absolutely.
But yeah, other than this week, I don't think we have any Bleacher Report we're not going to be on Bleacher Report this week, unless they just hit us up one day and ask us if we want to do it or something, but we'll see what happens with that. Other than that, obviously there's no Viking preseason this week. There's no really anything. It's really just a week and a half for us to get mentally ready for home opener, especially mentally ready for Skullfest and home opener. But Wednesday, we still have our show with Dave, the Skull Experience. We got a new intro on there, new background. We're excited about that. So we'll be bringing that in on Wednesday, probably a little bit of a longer show. And then on Thursday, we're on Purple and Skull Media, of course. And then we'll be doing our betting show. I'm going to do a lot of prize picks on that, but we're doing a lot of bettings, all that good stuff. And then next week will be exciting because then we can actually do real in-game betting type of stuff, which I'm excited about.
Which, by the way, speaking of the new intro for Skull Experience, big shout out to Dave, who has been absolutely grinding on intros and thumbnail, everything he's been doing over there. He's been grinding, on an absolute grind. And I think he would like to then turn around and thank Yogi for being the one to introduce all this graphical. I can't think of the right word for it, but you know what I mean. All the graphical updates and intros and all that type of stuff. So big shout outs to everybody.
Let's go. Damn godly. This better not be the way when we get to the playoffs, because remember in 2019 when we faced the Yankees and we had no pitching to save us.
But the Yankees aren't going to make the playoffs this year, and that's what we need to hope for.
I know. We just need to win one game. That's it. That's all we're asking.
At this point, they would get Houston, but they get all 3 games at home. So
Gerber, if I win, will you trade me that Robert Smith for this Jefferson? Is that the Robert Smith that did you win that from Dave's channel? Hashtag Skull Gary, let's go. He's bringing in. Haha, probably not. I love me some Robert Smith. Brandon, hashtag Skull. Tristan and Stam, Twins with a 3-run homer. Let's go. Tristan, hashtag Skull. My wife would kill me. I've explained that. Why oh yeah, weren't you the one that said that your wife likes Robert Smith or something?
Because she thought it was like the singer of whatever band he's in.
10-6 Twins, let's go. Keep an eye on a home opener, my man. Tonga gonna be a beast. Hey Greg, are you going up there? Are you going up to Skullfest? I didn't know. I thought you were thinking about it at least. But yeah, dude. Hey, Tonga is Greg's guy. I don't know. I'm feeling good about Tonga. I wasn't so sure, but I liked what I've seen so far in preseason. Yeah, dude, Dave been killing it. He's grinding out here. He's grinding.
The Cure singer. That's Robert Smith. Okay, gotcha.
The Cure Robert Smith. Friday, I'm in love.
Okay. Gotcha.
Justin is sending me the card jersey for
something about that tells me that's not true.
Speaking of that, right after the show is over, everybody go over to Purple and Gold for Days and go check his channel. Subscribe there if you haven't already. All that kind of good stuff. But I'm gonna run this. How many do we have in here right now?
21
in
the building. 21.
All right. Who is it going to be today? We got some killers in here. So let's see. Boom. Who we got? Who we got? We got boom, boom, boom.
Mary, there we go. Is she still here?
Mary. I don't know if Mary's here. I want to give Mary this card though. I want to give Mary this card, but I did make the rule you have to be here. I know she'll come back and watch it though. I know I'm still trying to change my work schedule to get there. Sounds good, Greg. Yeah, just let us know. Let us know. Yes, Mary's in here. Let's go, Mary. Yes, I don't know if you've won one of these cards yet. You won a good one. Let's go, Mary.
Absolutely.
There's a Hunter giveaway soon. Yeah, I'll give this once we hit it. It is going to be soon. It's going to be soon. We're marching towards it.
Where are we at, by the way? Let's see. When we checked earlier, we're at 889. As of right now, we are at 889 still, but we need another 111 subscribers hit that 1K. So
yeah, once we hit 1K, we're giving away this gold Danielle Hunter 1 out of 50 autographed card. And I'm only telling people in these live chats. Any live streams we're in, I'll tell people about this card. Otherwise, I'm not trying to push it out so we get bots in our channel or anything like that. I want to make sure it's you guys who come in the show week in and week out. Make sure one of you get this 100%.
Absolutely.
So once we get 1,000, we're marching our way there. We should be there hopefully somewhat soon, but yeah, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. Anything else you can think of before we
Hey, Mary, make sure you either you can put in our comments or actually, you know what? Let me do this. I'm going to put our email in here and just email us just to make sure that we get this out to you.
Absolutely. Before we do log off here, though, I do want to take a moment and thank Gary, Too Evil to Hope, Brandon, Purple Pocket Podcast, Rap, and Skull Mafia. We really do appreciate the donos. As Jamie said, we will be using this to put back into the channel, of course. But we really do appreciate all the support and everybody, all the guys who did donate. Yeah, we appreciate everybody hopping in here as well. Anything else you got, Jamie, before we close her down?
Yeah, no, everything Casey said. We appreciate everybody popping in here. We appreciate the donations, all that good stuff. Again, like I told you, we got this Danielle Hunter at 1,000, but our goals is to be giving some stuff even better than this in the future, and any of that kind of stuff helps us towards that, and we appreciate everything. So yeah,
are we not already live in every state? Did you change
in every state to get more subscribers? I think you should go live. How does that work, Gary? I don't know how that works.
I mean, we pull people from multiple states, I think, right?
Yeah. Mary's here. Let's go. Thanks, GG. You guys killing. Hey, we appreciate you, Gerber. We appreciate you big time. Thanks, guys. It was fun. Awesome. Joey Hawken. We appreciate everybody being in here.
Okay, Dave will not let us go without having to join in on the fun.
Dave, we were just talking about you, man.
Actually,
we're just talking about your grindage.
For Dave, we'll hit this one.
Straight cash, homie. Straight cash, homie.
Yeah, let's go. Actually, Dave. we have to hit him this one too, though.
Big Kirkle wakes up dripping like this.
There we go.
Big Kirkle wakes up dripping like this.
Dave's been grinding. Anybody in here watching now or later, go and subscribe to Minnesota Sports Talk. Also, I popped in with a video today with him today. Actually, that's going to be posted on his channel, I think tomorrow. And I mean, it works so perfectly because we're giving away this Danielle Hunter card. We talked about Danielle Hunter. Everybody wants this. Some guy on TikTok absolutely trashed Danielle Hunter for no reason. So me and Dave went on his channel to talk about it and to give him the business. So y'all have to go check that out and like it as well.
He thinks we should do a little bit of Tom Grossi do the stadium tour.
Yeah. We're not quite there, but hey, someday I'm down for that. That'd be sweet. I mean, people will call us copiers, but whatever.
Hey, Tristan, 890. Thank you. We appreciate
Tristan. Appreciate
the sub.
Yeah, dude, this is family, bro. This is family 100%. We're all growing something big here. The Purple Gang, dude. We're out here for real. Purple Gang family, a real thing. Absolutely is. Let's go. But alrighty.
Absolutely. And again, everybody who did donate, we thank you again. Everybody else who just joined us here and participated in the chat, just gave us support. Everybody's got busy. Everybody's got things to do. So we do appreciate you guys taking the time out of your schedules to hop in here with us
100%.
And just talk some Vikings football. And these will be a lot more fun once we get into the regular season.
Oh, yeah.
There's going to be a ton more to talk about.
Less than 2 weeks.
I think we're kind of feeling that these Monday night streams will be more of like our post game reaction type content. We won't make videos. We'll just talk about it in the stream. So, yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, and long football season ahead. It's going to be busy, but it's going to be great. Thanks for everybody popping in here, and we will see you next time right here on the GG Sports Podcast.
Skol Vikes.